Muscat, Oman, the land without trees and trains. Neither as glitzy as Dubai, nor as known for its history as Jordan. A part of Middle East that, relatively speaking, has neither fame nor notoriety. A perfect blend of traditional and modern worlds. Over the last 100 years, if there has been one region in the Middle East which has not been in news for notoriety, it is Oman. Adopting Ibadi Islam as a nation, tolerant and open to other cultures and faiths. Governed by a system of absolute monarchy, Sultan Qaboos ruling for the last 47 years, providing stability, growth, and reforms to the nation. Geographically spread as three parts along the Gulf of Oman, a rarity in clearly defined border system of the Middle East. Tiny pockets of land surrounded by UAE, both defying the Omani borders to mingle within UAE's landscape. Muscat likes to portray itself as one of Middle East's cultural cities. The National Museum covers the country's role as a seafaring hub going back to the 6th century BC. The Royal Opera House, which opened in 2011 as one of planet's foremost new structures, purpose constructed for the art form. Emergence of Muscat as a global metropolis with urban mega projects makes it an ideal city to venture into. With least risky profile among the Middle Eastern countries and great connectivity with the other superpower regimes, makes Oman our ideal choice to begin the PMC journey overseas. We at Nakshatra Group PMC welcome you to our journey into the new hub of Oman, the Airport Heights complex in the city of Muscat. Our core reason to pick this project was to gain a foothold in the new market and create a niche for ourselves as a long corridor expertise in PMC delivery. Right from the word go, we knew that this is going to be a challenging project, partly because of the geographical and cultural differences, but majorly because of the stature of our client, the Omani government itself. A lot was at stake here. The proximity to airport and military establishments and a lot of prestigious projects along the line made it even more challenging. But as the saying goes, opportunity and risk comes in pairs. It is our job to overcome the challenges and reap the benefits of the opportunities lying ahead of us. The project is called Traffic Police Headquarters at Airport Height. The project site is located in the new Muscat Airport complex, and there are a couple of existing buildings. Some of them need to be demolished, some of them are repurposed, and quite a few new buildings, 13 of them to be precise. And a lot of building typologies had to be studied and a lot of building standards to be looked at. The functions involved prison cells, dwelling units for officers and constables, sports and recreation center, then we had shopping center, maintenance yard, control room, clock tower, and we also had armory depot to be designed. So there were a lot of buildings, quite a few buildings that were to be put into that space. The total site area is about 377,000 square meters, and the total built up runs into a figure of close to 58,000 square meters. So phasing of the project was inevitable. We had to deliver the project in a phased manner, and that's how the whole project plan was put in place with controls. We were conscious of the project planning schedule that had to be flexible to accommodate the ever increasing and ever changing requirements of our client. But as Publius Cyrus famously quoted, it's a bad plan that admits of no modification. So yeah, we were up for changes, and we in fact had a couple of changes happening in the project cycle. The key aspect of management that we focused on during our PMC work was infrastructure in the form of technology, design, risk and resource management. So my colleagues will highlight on these.
Project, we were made aware that the design can be subject to change based on the site conditions, the phasing of demolition works, the repurposing of existing buildings, and officials requiring additional functional requirements for the buildings. Also, strict compliance with National Engineering Service, which is the local codes for building design, was a key stakeholder management objective that had to be addressed. And construction documents getting generated at an office which is in India, and the principal architect based in Muscat needed us to maintain a weekly design development review with the two stakeholders. We also had to do a monthly DRM with the client, contractors and the key suppliers to ensure timely availability of the key informations. And our organization's goal to maintain transparency and simplicity of the information being shared with us made us realize the famous quote of Leonardo da Vinci, that simplicity is the ultimate sophistication.
The need for integrating agencies from 3 different geographies, that is Oman, India and China, made it necessary for us to have our coordination process in place. This required the study of solutions using cloud hosting services provided by Oracle Aconex and building integrated models by BIM 360, with support for native Revit files and comprehensive file management system. We eventually proceeded with BIM 360 for project data reporting and integrating of BIM workflow into the construction management process. Our mentor Mr. Jatin Shah also advised us to follow BIM integration to improve the efficiency.
Yeah, so we work a lot with A-side. All our projects are on A-side. Except one project which we did for Seasons Hotel, it was on accounts. But from a project management tool, it will be great if you know about BIM, Revit, of course Primavera and ShortTrack.
In fact, the clients appreciated the value addition we were bringing to the table with the use of the technology to maintain a single version of the truth, and as the great saying goes, look at usual things with unusual eyes.
Risk management pertaining to a project. The major risk that we had was different from the site, which we had to mitigate. The BIM gave us a tangible solution in monitoring and controlling this level of risk. At the same time, we had maintained a risk register at site, which kind of gave us a realistic approach to this project. We also had prepared a stakeholder impact assessment chart, which made us help, which kind of helped us in analyzing or assessing the level of the risk and the category of risk. There were several changes and revisions with respect to the design and review of the project, for which continuously we had to monitor our schedules and reserve our days so that we could kind of reschedule or replan on construction schedules and mitigate this risk. We also happened to speak to our mentor called Mr. Jatin, PMC Synergy Bangalore, and this is what he has
It has to be very clearly spelling out those conditions, right? So we are very engaged in a contract. It's ultimately a contract which talks. So you have the right kind of process in terms of what happens during unforeseen situations, what happens during terminations, what happens during non-performances. Those are the kind of contractual clauses which you agree on before. These are all part of eventually the broader level of risk management.
So when we take a backup plan, we might face some losses. So how do we foresee even those losses?
You are into business, so you
So
have
yeah,
to be
exactly.
ready for some losses. Not everything can be made profit out of it.
It had which assures a minimum impact on the kind of time, cost, and quality is what is expected from the PMC to the client. And as you all know, there's a famous statement that says that business people needs to kind of understand the psychology of the risk rather than the mathematics of risk, as told by Mr. Gibbon. That
My
is
task was to ensure all key stakeholders' requirements are categorized and catered to. This included my internal stakeholders, project, design, infrastructure and risk managers' needs as well. My understanding that recruitment is a key to success. Employees are the most valuable assets. Timely hiring of the new members to the team, grooming them to take up their assigned roles, and adequate local staff at Oman were the top priorities to the list. A great deal of effort was directed towards getting our requirements for the project right, as this had direct impact on the project cost and the fees as well. Scheduled weekly call with the principal contractor was also implemented. This was to ensure availability of necessary machineries, material at the site for smooth and work progression. When we asked Mr. Jatin for the steps in getting the requirements input, this is what he had to say.
So during the course of the project, if suppose it's say a 20 month duration, you will see that my peak deployment happens around 10th month, and then again it fizzles out from the 15th month onwards.
Okay.
Your remuneration is also most of the now the clients do it on a man month. How many people you recruiting on every month? And then they quit on the head count and then reimburse you on accordingly. Yes, so we have soft skill training modules and we have technical training modules.
Even though we were working on a 2.5 hour time difference between Oman and India, our scheduled meetings ensured we were productive in time we had. As Tim Ferry says, focus on being productive instead of being busy.